AITAH, thank you everyone for your comments, I really appreciate your responses. Luckily in the UK we have a bank holiday next week and the week after my MAL is away, so we have 2 weeks of breathing time to decide where to go from here. In the meantime, I will be doing a subject access request to find out exactly what was said at the consultation. We have discussed our concerns with my MAL this evening and she is standing firm that she is sorry my daughter hurt herself but doesn't apologize for not telling us as she didn't want to worry us. For those asking, we are based in the UK. Many thanks again. I'm genuinely struggling to work out whether I'm overreacting here, so I'd really appreciate some outside opinions. My in-laws look after my 18-month-old daughter 1 day a week. I am genuinely grateful for the childcare, and I don't have an issue with them looking after her generally, but my relationship with my MIL isn't particularly good. I often feel like she pushes me into the background when it comes to my daughter and doesn't really respect me as her mom. Today, my daughter was with them. I was at home all day and my husband was working nearby. When they brought her home, they casually said, "Oh, she's had a bit of an accident." Obviously I asked what had happened, and they then told me that she'd fallen while they were out, so they'd taken her to hospital. She'd had x-rays, they'd spoken to the doctors, and thankfully, physically, she is okay. I want to be very clear, I am not angry that my daughter fell. I'm not angry that they took her to hospital. In fact, I'm glad they got her checked out, ****. What I am absolutely furious about is that they went through the entire process without telling either me or my husband. They said they didn't want to worry us and that because I'm pregnant, I wouldn't have been able to go in with her for the x-ray anyway. But I don't think that's a valid reason not to tell us our daughter had been taken to hospital. I could have decided whether I wanted to go, my husband could have gone, or we could simply have known what was happening to our own child. Instead, we were completely unaware until she was brought home. They also apparently signed consent forms for her to have the x-rays without us even knowing she'd been taken there, which has really unsettled me. When I initially confronted my MIL about why we hadn't been told, she started crying and said, "Don't you think we feel guilty enough without you going on?" And honestly, that made me even more upset. I'm not angry because she fell. I'm angry because I am her mom and I wasn't told that my baby was in hospital. My daughter was clearly in a lot of pain after the accident, and it makes me feel sick thinking that she could have been frightened, hurting, and looking for her mummy, while I was completely unaware at home. Unfortunately, this isn't happening in isolation either. 2 days ago, we had to ask my MIL not to give my daughter chocolate and sweets when we're not there, because she then puts them in her cupboard. My daughter knows they're there, which makes it much harder for us to manage what she eats at home. I don't think asking a grandparent to respect a fairly simple parenting boundary is unreasonable, but my MIL hasn't spoken to me for 2 days since we asked. So now I'm honestly questioning whether I even want her having my daughter 1 day a week anymore. I'm considering putting her into